Peace everyone, and thank you for coming back. Please watch tape 1 and 2, before you watch this one, so you would know what we're talking about. Again, let me remind you, that, if one tampers with only one of the surah numbers, or ayah numbers, or take away, or add one letter to the Arabic Quran, the whole mathematical sign of the Arabic Quran will collapse. This is how the Almighty Allah protected the Arabic Quran from any kind of distortions. The Arabic Quran mentions 30 different numbers, as you see in this chart. The sum of these numbers is 162,146, which equals to 19 times 8,534. Then, we go to the initial, S. Notice here please, the name of Surah 38, of the Quran, is just the letter, S. Or, Sad. Here you can see its computer printout. And Sad is repeated in Surahs 7, 19, and 38. And its total repetition is 152, which is 19 times 8. At the time of Muhammad, the disbelievers keep saying, how come he does not have a sign from Allah? But, you must remember that only disbelievers cannot see the sign from Allah. As a matter of fact, you would not find a single ayah in the Quran that people would have asked him, what is the meaning of these initials? That means, he had a sign from Allah at that time, which we do not know about. And Allah says, we wipe out the signs and replace them with better signs. Then, we get to Surah 36, named, Y, S. The letters, Y, and S, or, Ya, Sin, repeated in this Surah 285 times, which is 19 times 15. And then, Surah 68, the pen, which starts with, initial, N, or, Noon. The total number of N, repeated here is 133, which is divisible by number 19. These facts are supported by an earth-shattering, simple to understand, but impossible to imitate mathematical composition that challenges the greatest mathematicians on earth, and stumps them. Dr. Khalifa gathered all those Quranic computer printouts in his book, under the title of Quran, Visual Presentation of the Miracle, presenting examinable, verifiable and utterly irrefutable evidence that Quran is Allah's message to the world. Now, here is another one. If you start from Surah 1, and put the total number of ayats in Surah 1, which is 7, then write all the ayat one by one. You would have 7, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then, follow that by putting down the total of ayat in Surah 2, which is 286, and then put all the ayah numbers, meaning 286, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and continue to 286. Then put the total of ayat in Surah 3 and keep writing them down to the end of the Quran. You will come up with a large number with 12,692 digits, which is divisible by number 19. So if you inject those shaitanic ayat, this miracle would collapse. This is how Allah protected the Arabic Quran. Here are some simple facts of the secret code in the Arabic Quran. The first ayah in the Arabic Quran, known as Bismillah, occurs in Surah Al-Fatiha. There are 4 words in Bismillah, as you see here, and they are Bismillah, Allah, Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim. Bismillah, repeated 19 times. Allah repeated 2,689 times, which is 19 times 142. Al-Rahman, repeated 57 times, which is 19 times 3. And Al-Rahim, repeated 114 times, which is 19 times 6. The Quran consists of 114 surahs, which is 19 times 6. The first ayah of Surah 1, known as Bismillah, consists of 19 Arabic letters. The total number of verses in the Quran is 6,346, or 19 times 334. The bismillah occurs 114 times, but Surah 9 does not have any, yet in Surah 27 there is one bismillah inside the surah, so it becomes 114 again. From Surah 9, the one without bismillah, to the bismillah inside of Surah 27, there are precisely 19 surahs. Let me tell you about an awesome hikmat. The reason that there is no bismillah on top of the Surah 9 is because Surah 9 is from Allah and Prophet Muhammad to us. The bismillah on top of other surahs means from Allah, the gracious, the merciful. That is why Allah put his name on the top of each surahs, because he is the one who sent them to us. Just like when you receive mail, you would see the name of the sender. But Surah 1 does not have any bismillah, because it is from us to Allah. We are talking to Allah. Then it means, in the name of my Allah, Al-Rahman, Al-Rahim. This is an awesome hikmat from the Almighty Allah, which no one knows about it. The famous first revelation, Surah 96, from Ayah 1 to 5, consists of 19 words. This 19-worded first revelation consists of 76 letters, which is 19 times 4. Surah 96, which was the first surah revealed to Prophet Muhammad, has 19 ayat. Surah 96 consists of 304 Arabic letters, which is 19 times 16. The last revelation, Surah 110, consists of 19 words. Between the first initialed surah, Surah 2, and the last initialed surah, Surah 68, there are 38 uninitialed surahs 19 times 2. Now, here is some mathematical signs about the Salat prayers. If you write down the number of units, in 5 daily Salat prayers, it come up to 24434. This number is divisible by 19. And the result is 1286. If you add up the digits of this number, it comes up to 17 as well. Which is the total number of units per day. Now, let us add the sequence number of 5 times daily prayers to 24434. Again is a multiple of 19. We only recite Surah 1, in our Salat prayers. So, write down Surah 1, and the number of its ayat. So, it would be 1, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This 8-digit number is divisible by number 19. Isn't it amazing? We did not know any of these mathematical signs before. Now, let us substitute them with the number of letters in each ayah. Again, a multiple of 19. Then, add the geometrical values of each ayah. Again, it is divisible by the number 19. It does not have any end to it. There are more than hundreds of mathematical confirmations in the Quran which proves Surah 9 must have only 127 ayat, not 129. If you count the words and letters and ayah number of those injected ayat, the whole mathematical miracle of the Quran will collapse. That is why nothing can be added or subtracted from the Arabic Quran. At the beginning of the discovery of the mathematical signs in the Quran, by Dr. Khalifa, the party who call themselves Muslims, praised him for his discoveries, but, since he was only following from the Quran alone, and Quran denies all those fabricated books of Hadith, Sunnah, and Sharia laws, and promotes only worshipping of Allah alone, then they started to hate him. On February 19, 1989, a fatwa was issued by the Islamic Legal Council of Saudi Arabia. The fatwa, which was jointly issued by some 38 scholars, decreed Rashad Khalifa as a heretic. Then, the spies started to pour down in his place of worship, from Saudi Arabia, Iran, Pakistan, and Al-Qaeda and so on. Then, almost a year later, on January 31, 1990, Dr. Khalifa was assassinated at Masjid Tucson in Arizona. Peace be upon him. Dr. Khalifa was the first American killed by an operative of Al-Qaeda in the United States. Then, 19 years after his assassin, in 2009, The Calgary Police Services of Canada arrested the murderer through his DNA. The numerical value of DNA is 19 as well. Then around 1993 Allah showed different kinds of mathematical signs in the Quran, based on primes, composites, twin primes, Mersenne primes, and Gaussian primes to another scientist, Dr. Ali Reza Fazeli, a scientist, PhD in physics, and Milan Schulz, SULC, a mathematician, which confirmed the location of surah numbers, or year numbers, and also initials in the Arabic Quran. In other words, numbers generates the Arabic Quran. This kind of mathematic is unknown to humans, and they are more complex. Do you remember number 1286? We just talked about it above. This number is also telling us that the first initial surah of the Quran must have 286 ayat. Surah 2 is the first initial surah. So we write 1, and it has 286 ayat. Therefore, we have 1 and 286 again. Subhanallah. This number 1286 was their result of 19 times 24434. Now let us multiply 2 by 4 by 4 by 3 by 4, the result would be 384. If we write 384 in base 19, it comes up to 114. Now, Surah 1 has 7 ayat, and 29 words. Therefore, let us go to the 7th initial surah, which is Surah 13. This surah is the 29th initial surah revealed to Muhammad. The initial, ALM, repeated 1482 times. Let us factor out this number. It comes up to 2 by 3 by 19 by 13. Look here, 2 is the first prime. 3 is the second prime. 19 is the 8th prime. And 13 is the 6th prime. Again we go back to 1286. Allah be glorified. This is how the ayat of the Quran connected to each other from inside. As you see, there is no special formula or pattern for this kind of math. Only Allah could reveal them. For more information you may search for his website, journalofsubmission.homestead.com. Or on YouTube, you may search for Ultimate Mathematics, Generator of the Quran. Or Ultimate Mathematics of the Arabic Quran, or just look for their names. What you just witnessed was a very small portion of the mathematical signs in the Arabic Quran. But there are 1,500 pages of scientific reports and many tapes available. As I mentioned before, there are 50 different Arabic Quran being printed in the world right now. It is an awesome blessing from the Almighty Allah, that for the first time in history, after 1,400 years, that now we have the irrefutable scientifically proven Arabic Quran, supported by mathematics, mother of all sciences. It is the only untouched message of Allah. And we have it in both forms. One, revealed to Prophet Muhammad, and the other, destined for people after Muhammad. Those Arabic Qurans, available in only one place, on the web, so far. Just look for the untouched message of Allah. Allah attributed some of his own names to the Arabic Quran. One of the names of the Quran is Arabi. That is why the older generations knew that they are not supposed to translate the Arabic Quran for others. And Prophet Muhammad did not either. And that is why Allah made the word tarjumah in Arabic language for the word translation. Because it comes from the same root as rajama, meaning stoning. That is why you would not get any hikmat, and you would not understand the true meanings of the Quran if you read translations. Because Allah is the only teacher, and no one else. After revelation of the Arabic Quran, the Egyptian language, replaced by the Arabic language, just because of the Arabic Quran, and Iranians speak Farsi with Arabic words, and some other countries brought Arabic words into their language as well. Just ask Allah to teach you the Arabic Quran. You have your whole lifetime ahead of you. Peace.